Kufos and I have been taking you through a series of videos to tell you all about the Mood Makeover Method. And part of the series is each of us talking about our own personal journey with the Mood Makeover Method and different symptoms that we've had prior to implementing the Mood Makeover Method. And for this one, I want to talk about, for me, an imbalance when it came to relationships. It kind of comes along with some deep loneliness that I felt. Even though surrounded by people who love me, I didn't really receive it. I wasn't receiving it all the way. And I felt desperate for more love and more attention and more attention and more attention and more love and acceptance and validation. And so I was easily crushed and easily disappointed and easily in relationships and friendships, and an imbalance in those where oftentimes, and this was perpetual from as far back as I can remember, most of my really good friends, it was never like really even how much I would give and hold on to them for dear life. Being an introvert too, you don't always have a ton of friends. So I've always had just a few. And I would just hold on for dear life. And every breath, I needed that friend, I needed that person, and just desperate for attention and to be thought of as beautiful and sweet and wonderful. And anybody who didn't think that, I was just utterly crushed. And so it caused an imbalance in anybody that I came about with a friendship with or a relationship with. Even with my poor husband, like, he is one of the most amazing people ever. Anybody who knows him knows that. But just really like depending on him for every happiness and feel good, instead of being more balanced and understanding that I was responsible for my happiness and how I felt. And this mood makeover methods changed that for me. It helped me to be so much more balanced in what I expected from everyone and the role that I play in my relationships. I was famous for playing a role in relationships that I should not have been playing, and being someone in a relationship that I should not have been there. And it was all because of being desperate for that person's love and attention, and feeling like if I don't show up for this person in this way, or I don't let them do this, or I don't allow this, then they're not going to love me or they're not going to like me. So I have to just take it. And so, what I've learned in this process is how to balance that out. And one of the principles that I teach in the Mood Makeover Method is taking the toxic out of the love. So, having loving, supportive relationships, being a loving person, receiving love, but actually being able to really receive it and really give it in a balanced way that leaves you feeling full instead of leaves you feeling um, vulnerable in a way that's uncomfortable, or leaves you feeling taken advantage of, or leaves you feeling hurt. And so now I'm able to give more richness to my relationships and receive all the love that comes back with it. So that was one of my other symptoms that really needed fixing, and I've been able to really turn the table using the Mood Makeover Method. So that is it for this one, and we have a couple of more that I'm going to come on and tell you about, and I look forward to the next video.